everybody.
So we're back. This is our top questions for Christmas between Lori and me. And we did 10 questions, 5 on Tuesday. We're doing another 5 today as part of our Throw Up Thursday. Not part of it, this is your Throw Up Thursday. 5 questions.
Plus a bonus question.
Plus we got a bonus question today.
Tom came up with another one. Alrighty, so here we go.
So let's just jump right into this thing. And we had a couple comments, people saying, hey, we really like the laid-back style you guys did this video, so we thought, let's do it again like that. You know, have some fun with it. What is your most unusual or favorite Christmas Day or Christmas Eve food? Maybe not since we've been together, but like...
Just forever?
Yeah, forever. What's yours been?
Unusual or favorite? Okay.
Unusual and or favorite. Either way you want to put it.
I don't know of anything unusual. Well, favorite at Christmas time, I would say I love eggnog, and you can only get it at Christmas.
I hate that
and
worse than
Thanksgiving.
oatmeal.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I have yet to even have any yet. I'll have to get some for Christmas. Yep. It's just, you know,
nope.
I have to try and find it in a quart. I cannot drink a whole half gallon of eggnog. I'll be... What about you?
Shrimp.
Well...
I never get shrimp anymore because it's not good for me. But once a year, I would sit with Mom, with Lori's mom, and her and I would share a whole bowl, a big old whole bowl of shrimp.
Yeah, I don't like shrimp, so...
So this year...
You gonna go for it? Is that gonna be your treat?
I guess I'm gonna go for it.
That's gonna be your treat.
That's gonna be my treat.
Yep.
So mine is shrimp. What is yours? Leave it in the comments below. What is your favorite childhood memory growing up?
Childhood holiday memory.
Holiday, yeah. Around Christmas.
Oh, goodness.
Just one. If you just had to pick one. Mine would be, I remember a time when Mom and Dad, we were living in St. Louis. I can't even remember how old I was. I might have been 9, because it was right after Mom and Dad got married. And we went to Lake of the Ozarks to see Dad's sister and brother-in-law and other brother and sister-in-law, and everybody just went there for the holidays. We went out on the lake road in Camdenton, and I got a tank for Christmas, and you know, a little toy tank back then, and that was it. That was my Christmas gift. We had other little things, but that was the gift. You know, it was one of those battery-operated tanks at that time, and it just crawled over everything. And I, to this day, remember opening up and finding that tank, and it was like, wow, that's one of the best things I've ever gotten.
I really don't know. I had great Christmases. My folks, even though there were 4 of us kids and we always had foster kids, and it wasn't like we got big extravagant gifts, but Mom and Dad always made sure we had a lot of cool gifts. And I know that the memory is not necessarily the gift, but you brought up a gift, and mine was, I got a TV. It was a hand-me-down. It had been my grandma and grandpa's, a black and white TV. But I was in heaven. That was like the most awesome thing. And I remember that day, my brother had a paper route, and the Christmas paper was ginormous. So the whole family helped bundle them up and get them delivered on Christmas, just so that, you know, it would be done a lot faster. But I don't know, that's just one of those things that kind of sticks with me, was us helping my brother with his paper route Christmas morning. And when I got my TV, it was one of those old ones on a little cart and everything. And I had that one for years. I actually watched Princess Diana and Prince Charles get married on that thing. I had it in my room, and so in the middle of the night, I'm watching this very grainy, because we didn't get a good, we didn't get a good signal. So I'm watching this very grainy wedding, but it was just cool, and I could say that I actually watched that wedding, you know, on my black and white TV.
Holy cow. I don't know if you can see back there how wet it is. It is pouring rain. You might even be able to hear it. We'll see when we play
Yeah.
this back and see what it's like.
Yeah.
And this is kind of the same answer for both of us. But which was the first holiday movie you watched this year, and how many have you watched so far? Well,
Oh, okay.
for either one of us, it's kind of the same answer.
Right.
The first one was
Miracle
Miracle
on
on
34th Street on
which is what
Thanksgiving. Yeah, because we
Lori
didn't watch
likes to
any.
watch.
We didn't watch any before that. Did
Nope,
we? I
that
don't
was the
think
first
so.
one.
Yeah. And then we watched the new Kurt Russell one, The Christmas Chronicles.
Oh my God.
If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix and it is so fun.
We've
It's
talked
such a
about it
fun-
on a couple previous videos, but it is an incredible Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's
going to become a staple at Christmas. It really is. And personally, I'd love to see them turn it into what the Santa Claus movies became and do one or two more and follow it up with a couple more storylines. I just think it would be so cool.
It was a lot of fun, and I loved all the cameos.
Yeah.
We've watched the Santa Claus, the first one.
Yep.
We have the second one sitting out on the counter for our next one to watch.
Yep.
And we've watched a couple others.
We watched a
on,
couple
like-
stupid ones too.
Oh, we started a couple of really horrible ones that are offered on.
Couldn't even get through them.
Yeah.
On Amazon Prime.
They were both Amazon ones,
Oh.
weren't they? Or one was Netflix and one was Amazon.
Horrible writing.
Horrible.
Horrible acting.
We couldn't even make it through the
Not
whole thing.
that this
It was
is great acting.
We're not acting. We're just being ourselves. So. But
So what have you watched?
Yeah, what have
Let
you
us know
watched?
below. And this is, what is your most unusual or favorite Christmas tradition?
Well, we have new traditions now, and I guess
Yeah.
it would be pretty unusual for a lot of people is we head out to the desert and meet our Canadian friends Myron and Becky for Christmas last year, and we plan to this year.
It's a tradition that
It's
we started.
a new one now.
And we kind of like it, you know. I mean, the kids are all grown; they have their own families,
Yeah.
and
So I would say that that's kind of an unusual
unusual.
tradition now.
for RVers, may not be unusual, but
Right.
for us, from what we have had,
Yeah.
and we love it.
Yep, and we started doing with our youngest daughter Ashley and her family a Thanksmas.
Yep.
So in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we do our big Thanksgiving dinner and our Christmas celebration kind of rolled up in one. So that's kind of a little different
Yeah.
tradition too. So what about you all? Let us know.
When was the last time you kissed someone under the mistletoe? Really kissed someone under the mistletoe?
When was the last time we did that? I don't know. I don't ever see any mistletoe. We did it when we lived up in Lebec, here outside of Bakersfield.
Yeah.
We had these big oak trees, and they had these huge bundles
I'll
of
be right back.
mistletoe.
You just tell them the story.
So we had these great big huge bundles of mistletoe. So we cut a big bunch of it down, and I made some ornaments with it. And so we kissed under that big old thing of mistletoe, but that was several years ago. Is this a mistletoe substitute?
This is hot peppers.
Ooh, hot kisses.
Hot
Ooh.
lips. Mwah!
Oh gosh. Alrighty then.
Hey, it's makeshift, right?
Hey, you do what you can. Here, let's put this out of the way so Bear doesn't try eating them. That would not be good. A hot dog.
There's your 5
There's
questions.
your five
I mean,
additional questions to the previous 5 in our other video.
you know, answer those for us in the comments below. Share the video out. See what kind of answers you get
We have one more bonus question, right?
from your friends. And we do have one more bonus question. And I thought about this, and it's really, really tough for me. I don't know about Lori. What is one Christmas song you can't stand to hear? And I know a lot of people are going to go, oh, it's Tom's favorite, the Christmas shoes.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe it's the Barking Dogs, Jingle Bells. Remember that from the early 70s when it first came out? It's so tough for me because
Bear's on my lap.
I love Christmas music.
Me too. Me
I
too.
used to, when I was working full time in the radio stations I worked at, I drove the entire place bonkers because I would start playing new Christmas music in September. Listening to
Oh,
it.
well, that's true. It comes out then.
It comes
Yeah.
out then for radio programmers to try to figure out what songs they're going to play in what rotation and how often when the Christmas season gets there, and they start coming out in September. So I would start in my office blaring Christmas music and people would walk by and go, what are you doing?
And that was kind kind of before all the stations would, you know, turn over like October 1st or November 1st and go all holiday.
Long before you had an all Christmas station.
Yeah.
But it's tough for me to come up with one because I love all of them. I don't know. What do you guys have? Can you come up with at least one?
One that I can't stand. I'm sure that there's some out there. Depending on who's singing it, Santa Baby kind of bugs me. But because a lot of times it's like a high, squeaky voice.
Yeah.
So.
But I like the song.
Yeah, I do like the song, depending on who it is.
It's just so tough for me to come up with one song for Christmas that I don't like. Because like I said, I like them all.
The first Noel used to always drive me crazy, like when I was a kid trying to learn it, because you say some words in there incorrectly so that it matches in the song.
What grade was I in? 9th grade? 8th grade? When we did our, back then, Christmas concert, and I got to sing a solo for Oh Holy Night. That was in St. Louis. Central Junior High School, I think, was the school. Oh, holy night. I was pretty good back then.
Yeah, did you sound like that? That'd be scary, a 9-year-old sounding like that.
Not a 9-year-old, I was in the 8th or 9th grade.
Oh,
it must have been 8, because
still.
it was 7th, 8th, and 9th, I think, was junior high back then for me. Anyway,
Still.
I can't come up with one. Let us know what yours is. If you have one, leave it in the comments below. That it?
I think so.
Make sure you
so.
use our Amazon link, please.
Thank you so much
If you're
for
doing any
that.
Christmas shopping
Yes.
online, we appreciate it. If you have gone through our Amazon link, we appreciate you guys so much. New subscribers, welcome. This is what we do. It's just us. And it's all part of our adventure.
You keep hitting me in the head every time
Well,
you talk with your...
You know what? If you had it up here like it's supposed to be on you.
You are Italian. You have to talk with your hands. Stop.
Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a great week. We will see you on Saturday's Coffee Chat.
See ya.
See ya.
We wish you